Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to be shooting a short video on how to replace a climate control light that on my 99 4Runner. This is really tough to show because there's not a whole lot of room in here. So the light that went out is right over here. This light that lights up this control here and here are fine, but this one, it starts to get dim. I can see these two lit up by the other light a little bit, but I can't see any of these defroster and foot blended settings. I was able to find the light. I'll put the link in Amazon. I believe it was well, let's see. I've got them right here. Miniature lamp, 10 bulbs. It's a number 74. These were about, I think they're about $5 or $6. I also got, I had already torn this apart to check the bulb and everything. Now the bulb itself looked good. I'm hoping it's not the socket that it goes into, but anyway, there's these little green boots that fit over the tips of the bulbs and make it green. The bulb itself is not green. And I thought, well, maybe I could change the colors and all that. That was kind of a cool idea. And then I thought, you know, I actually like the green, so I'm gonna stick with that. So these only came in a 5-pack, and I figured, well, while I'm in there, I might check the other ones and replace the boots if necessary, because they are 17 years old. Sorry if the shadowing and stuff on this gets bad, because I'm in this tight little space and there's not a whole lot to work with. So if you look down, right down here, there is the console leading up to the dash. And again, I apologize for the angles and all this, but if you own one of these, you get the idea. So to start off, raise this guy up here, and this piece right here, you're gonna lift up and out. You can see there's little tabs right there. There's a metal clip that kind of grips in here. Hopefully they won't break on you. But that lifts up and away. The drink holder and the guard for the... Oh, excuse me. So that's the cup holder area and the emergency brake shifter. I'm going to go ahead and put that back down. And then you move on to this side here. Now this is a similar thing where you just lift straight up and it kind of comes out. Now on your 4-wheel drive, this leather piece is too tight to come off this thing. I don't know if that grip comes off or not, but you don't need to take it off. However, you do need to put this back into, put the shifter back into somewhere around neutral. So I'm going to do that here. Put my foot in the brake, put it back to neutral. Then this can clear that. And I'm just going to fold it out of the way a little bit here. Just kind of hanging off to the side there, and that allows access to the next piece. So put this back apart, keys out. Okay, now I'm good to go for the next pieces. Okay, so there's the dash. Hopefully my working on it won't block the screen too much. So this can just start to pull a little bit. Same thing, there's just a bunch of tabs. There. And that whole piece kind of comes out. Now there's some electrical connections. You see these wires up top? There's a little thumb tab, and then they pull out. There's one for the... Alright. So, actually I'm going to put this key back in here again. Put this down a low. That allows this to hang a little lower there. And so now we've got most of the electrical out of the way. Just kind of hang those up on little tabs to the side, because mainly what I want to get to is right in here. So I'm going to take these control knobs off. They just pull off pretty easy. So keep those in a safe place. I'd say put them in your cup holder, but actually I guess I can put that on my seat over here. There. Now this AC toggle button also comes off, but I found that it's a pain to grip. So if you just try to pull the plate off, it comes with it and pops it out of its socket, and then you can pull it out nice and loose. And I'm also going to put that with the other controls. And the rest of that plate comes right off. Okay, there we go. So you can see that socket there. So these bulbs right here, the replacement that I got, looks like the exact same as the one that came out. And I'm going to put these little green booty things right on here. And they kind of, I've heard these referred to as like bulb condoms or whatever. They kind of just slip over. So the part that lights up, is covered with the green. So, sorry, with one hand, I'm going to try to get that. Doesn't want to go in. Very. Again, one-handed. So push that bulb in there. Looks good. This boot was a little bit torn, but not too bad at all. Alright, now I don't know. Let's see. I do have a shade for that window so I can kind of simulate nighttime in here. Let me try that. Got my AC or my accessories on. And it looks like the new bulb is not working either. So that is going to mean a little extra work for me. Come on. There we go. Alright, I can see the filament on the bulb is good. I kind of figured it was since it was brand new, but good to double check. Okay, so that's a good bulb. Now, here's that screwdriver. Rotate this thing clockwise. We'll push through. There. Now I've got it up out the back. Here, I don't know if you can see that, but there it is there. Now these wires, they go all the way over to here, this blue. But I'm going to get my voltmeter and test and see if I've got 12 volts there. So I got this set on the 15 volt scale. I do, hold on. I hit the polarity wrong. I've got 5 volts. Well, that's not right. I guess I can test this other bulb. See what it gets, right? Okay, that one's only reading 5 volts too. Yeah. Alright, well, I thought these were 12 volt bulbs. I guess I assumed they were 12. So maybe there's just something wrong with this socket. It's not hitting the wires right or something. So this one here has got kind of plastic all around it with 4 little tabs at 90 degrees. This one here it's just got like 2 keys, and the other opposite corners, the up and down, is kind of just empty. So it's a different socket. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure what the deal is with those, but at least now I can operate on them out in the open, and it's a little more ergonomic to do some troubleshooting. So rather than waste your time, I'm going to try to figure this out, and I'll let you know what comes up. So I ended up getting them both working here. I think it was a question of the socket being damaged, and on these little bulbs there's a wire that kind of wraps around the glass this way, on the other side it wraps around this way, and it connects into the contacts of the socket as you plug it in, and those wires weren't quite lining up, or maybe the pieces inside the socket that have like it's like a bent piece of copper with it's a little springy, and the bulb's supposed to come in and kind of push the spring down and make the contact. And I think, you know, that piece of copper in the socket was bad, or maybe the little wire in the bulb wasn't quite lining up just right. Anyway, that's a weird analogy with my hands, but you get the idea. So this appears to be solid now, and so I'm thankful for that. Hopefully I can get it back around and through the little hole here with the bulb in, because I don't want to take it out again at risk of it not working. So let's see about that. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm going to have to take it out again. Damn it! Alright, turn these off. At least I know it can work. The 5-volt thing was okay. That kind of surprised me, that the thing only takes 5 volts. Alright, there's the... Alright, so I got it connected back up with both lights going. It's a little bit of pain in the ass, but it's done. It's great. So I shut them off. So I'm gonna go ahead and hook all these electrical connectors back up here. Alright, that's easy enough. Hold on. Yeah, that's got to go on first. Crap. Okay. So, luckily that's pretty easy on that part. All right, one more time. It is a nice system, a nice design that you can take this on and off so easily. AC. These directionals here. And your fan controls. And then we're basically going to do all this stuff in reverse order here, as far as the shifter protection shield. Put this down to neutral. Slide it back over here. Get your leather shifter guard straightened out. Tuck that up there. right in. Park. And then the drink holder that I guess you probably can't see because of the well, maybe you can. No, you can't. Anyway, drink holder snapped right down in. Just in the reverse order. Snap the front end first, work your way towards the back, and you're good to go. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope this helped you out. If you ever have a similar setup on your dash and one of those bulbs doesn't seem to be quite working quite right, chances are the bulb's burnt out. Mine, in fact, ended up being the connector between the bulb and the socket, and it wasn't quite right. Luckily, there's enough flexibility in those parts to, after a little bit of trial and error, make them connect and make that electrical bulb light up. So pretty happy with the end result. It took a little longer than I thought, but hopefully maybe some of you have similar issues and it was able to help you out. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.